Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys what's going on in the shop. But before I do, I have a big announcement tonight. So if you're watching this the day that it came out, tonight we're going live. We're going live for the C8 Corvette reveal. Now the C8 Corvette reveal is going to be live on a GM website at 10:30. We're going to go live at 10 o'clock and I'm going to try to put it in the background so we can all watch it together and basically have a launch party for the C8 Corvette. I already put money down. I'm going to do some wicked shit with my C8 when I get it, but I'm hoping it looks good because well, we're going to find out tonight. We're going to all find out together. So tune back into the channel at 10 o'clock tonight. That's July 18th, 2019, for those of you who are watching this at a later date. And yeah, we'll see you then. And you feel free, question and answer kind of deal. We're going to basically pick my brain about the C8 Corvette before. We're going to take bets on what the car is before and find out what it is after. Okay. On to the video. Today, I don't even know what day it is. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, July 17th. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys a little tour of what we have going on in the shop. In the office, Alex is MIA. Whatever. And then we're going to go out into the shop, and here we go. We have a couple things going on, and I'm going to talk about every single one of them that is in the shop, not what's out back and in the other shop. So first we have this beautiful 6th gen. It is literally getting a Whipple, and that's it. It's even going to use the Whipple tune. This is kind of an oddity for us because usually when we install something, we're tuning it, but we kept the cost down a little lower to be able to just load Whipple's own tune on. So, you know, and he's not doing anything else besides the Whipple. So, awesome sauce. We're gonna be wrapping that up hopefully today. Eric right now is working on getting the heat exchanger and tank, you know, situated, which is probably the hardest part about doing the Whipple install. Otherwise, the Whipple, you just like take the intake manifold off and put the Whipple on and put some belts on. And the crank pulley, I guess, right? Yeah. And crank pulley. And it looks like this crank pulley is a 10 rib, which is pretty badass. So, you know, when he wants to blow this engine up, he can. It's a nice piece. It's like a matte black. It's pretty nifty looking, and you can get this in different colors. The lid can be painted in all sorts of different colors, but don't worry, you will pay extra. As well as the snout, you can get the 103 snout, but I don't believe you can get the actual Whipple tune for that stuff. On the dyno presently, we have a G8 that we did a trans swap in with a triple disc converter, single disc 8 itself, and well, killed the transmission, so we're putting that in, and right now we're loading on a factory tune because the communication just wasn't working right. So we have connected to our fancy GM connection here. We're getting a tune straight from GM, and then we're going to modify it for the car. This Chevelle actually came in questioning the power and the drivability, and it turns out he had a fuel system that could not keep up. So we did swap that out. It just went back on the dyno, I believe, and made like 480 rear wheel horsepower. It's a beast on the street, and we should be delivering it shortly. Behind me, we have this C5. Is it a Z06? Let's see, we can tell because back here it's got the little scoops on the body. So it is a Z06, and we are putting in an LS3 with a cam and, well, supporting modifications. This is a road course race car, so it should be pretty wild. It should be really fun. The reason why we're putting an LS3 in it is because it looks like it's missing a piston. I'm not sure. I'm not a mechanic, but I feel like this was really bad. We are modifying Wonder Woman's invisible mobile thingamajigger. Yep, it's getting an LS swap as well. Pretty cool. We have an awesome C6 Corvette behind me that Ethan is working on. It's getting a whole slew of stuff. whole slew of stuff. I think it's getting an A&A kit, fuel system. It already had a camshaft and headers. It's basically getting the works. Yeah, it's going to be pretty powerful when it's done. At least that's the hope, because if it's not, that would be a waste of money. The ECS on here, you usually need meth injection because the intercooler is like, look at that, it's like halfway covered, so you don't exactly get great airflow. You only get this little strand, which I hate to say, it kind of sucks. I think this is a used kit, especially because that's part. Yeah, this was a used kit, right? Yep. Okay, yeah. So this was a used kit, and this is probably one of the biggest reasons why you need meth, because when you're going down the track, it creates a lot of heat, especially because it cannot use the rest of the intercooler to cool things down. Meth will basically help dissipate all that heat. Now we're gonna go see the lawless one.
Here I am.
And I didn't even scare you this time.
Yeah, thank God.
We're gonna have a video of you being like scared.
A compilation of
Yeah, it's gonna be a compilation of bloopers and scaring the shit out of you.
Man.
It's
maybe like a Halloween time video.
No,
you guys dress up and scare me?
No, we don't need to dress up to scare you. We just have to come up next to you and go, hey.
Yeah, I know. I figured if you were dressed up, it would at least make me sound a little bit manlier.
Yeah.
Coming up behind me making googly noises.
Yep. So we got an A&A kit going on this C7. What else are we doing?
It's getting the Alki kit and
headers.
And yeah, I got the headers on, and I got all that stuff buttoned up yesterday. So.
Okay, cool. TSP headers. They come with the this bad boy here, the tunnel plate. It looks like it hangs down a little lower, so you have a little extra clearance, which is nice. Uh-oh. Mike's probably like, ah, shit. There he is. Yeah. Mike has been here long enough, he can talk to me like a sailor. He thinks. So, what we got going on here is we are adding a A&A kit that was actually on my car, went to a customer's car, the customer crashed that car and bought this car, and it's going on this one. So we're getting the YSI that just keeps on going round and round onto this beautiful Grand Sport. Anyway, what are we doing? Anything else to it? It's like headers and.
Got headers already. No, I'm just doing the blower.
Okay. Well, that's almost disappointing.
I mean, it's only an LT1.
That is. I mean, we are adding the LT4 fuel pump, I imagine. Good. Good. Because it's needed. But yeah, that's cool. So the guy that owns this bought my headers and my blower from my first C7 when I sold it and then went turbo with the next C7. And it's just funny that blower is still staying in the family. The intercooler's not because it got smashed up, but like, you know, this one's staying in the family. He should make somewhere around 650 rear wheel horsepower with this setup.
We have a bunch of pulleys for it, but I imagine we're gonna
we're gonna
pull it up.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to run the YS.
Look, it's got a 3.0 on it.
Holy hell! If we ran the YSI with a 3.0, we'd say goodbye to this engine somewhere around like 5,000 RPM. We'd be like, "Yay, see you later." No meth or anything.
No.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then what's that behind me? I think that's the last car we got to talk about. So this bad boy behind me, it's probably not going to be in any movies, but it is in our video, so it's famous already. This guy is. Well, it's a girl, right? A woman, not a girl. Her car is it's basically a resto mod. It's getting an LS6 engine with a 4L60 transmission. Nothing special being done there, except that it's actually going to start, get good gas mileage, and actually make some reliable power. It's a beautiful car. It is going to go for paint after this. There's light paint work. Shut the fuck up! There's light paint work that has happened to this already, engine base painted, and we're just going to take it the rest of the way. So I'm going to show you some of the other cars that are coming up. This is what's sitting out back right now. So we got my car, which we will end up diagnosing that fuel issue. We're thinking that it's the fuel filter on our auxiliary pump. It is not a DSX kit. It is a DW setup because we wanted a little extra flow. Had the flow, lost the flow. I think the filter fell apart or something stupid. So we will be looking into that. And then we have a couple Corvettes here. And down here we have the 19 ZL1, which will be in its own video because we're going to compare the differences between the 18 and 19. Specifically the infotainment system, which is one of the biggest changes. But this guy got the Andrew package. He has everything that's been on my engine when I was making 800 rear wheel horsepower, except this gentleman is a manual transmission. So excited to see how that comes out. That goes on the dyno this week sometime. And finally, what we have today is a flex fuel tune on this Camaro. It's a 2012 Camaro SS that has a stroker engine, big camshaft, well, okay camshaft for the stroker, medium to large on the stroker engine, and flex fuel and DW 65-pound injectors. And what we're doing before we even get it on the dyno is we're putting the base tune on because it's never been run on these injectors. We're going to get that data in so we don't flood anything out, and then see what kind of power she makes on pump gas and then E85. Here's one great thing about knowing what's in your car. We actually have the model of injectors, which has specific data. Sometimes there's more than one size injector. So DW has this data online. We're able to put the exact data in. That's awesome. Good first start. Oh yeah, you can really hear the intake manifold. It's funny, from the side you can't hear it. If you like go over here, I guess you can hear it a little bit, but like when you get to that point,
and it muffles.
Yeah, that's wild.
I hate it.
So we're cutting dynoing this Camaro a little short. I found out a spark plug wire was dead. It had been resting on the headers. We lost one of the custom plug wires that kind of stopped us dead in our tracks. Ordered new wires, we'll get it taken care of and then get it back to the customer as quickly as we can. So now we're going to keep on plugging and chugging. We were working on that Pontiac G8 earlier, getting the shift points dialed in. We're going to take her out on the street and finish the street tuning, and that should wrap up the day. This is just kind of like the inside of what's going on in the shop and how things are working. And some days they're better than others. This day is really hot. I had a McDonald's milkshake and I feel like death now. Death! Every time I go to McDonald's, I feel like death. If you experience the same thing, write it in the comment below, because I feel like there's a pattern here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's basically what's going on in the shop. Don't forget, tonight we are going live for the Corvette reveal. Big Corvette reveal. We're going to be live at 10 o'clock tonight. It is Thursday, July 18th. So again, live tonight. Do a question and answer and watch this Corvette be revealed together. Launch party. Yay! Bring your own beer. Bring your own beer. Okay, guys, I'll see you later tonight. And if you missed it, you suck. We'll just see you on the next video. Adios!